all COVID-related deaths. Unfortunately, last night the team went to bed at 2 o'clock. So it's been really, really busy. We've been inundated with calls. The team is fatigued out. This is real. And we just make dua it doesn't get worse. We know we're not yet in the peak of it. And we can't and don't even want to imagine what's going to happen when we're in the peak of the sick.
How do you guys cope, Aboo? I mean, it can't be, I always say that it's very special people. Allah has blessed people like yourselves at all burial societies, people that perform ghusls and burials, etc., are very special people. Allah has blessed you people with so much of strength to be able to carry out this work, and may He always accept all of your efforts and your du'as. But what is it that you people do to be able to cope from day to day, from hour to hour, and also be the pillar of strength for the bereaved families?
I think the answer is in your question. Alhamdulillah, we've been blessed that Allah has chosen us, has given us the opportunity of serving His ummah and serving mankind. And really, it's so fulfilling when you're out here and you're doing it. And you can understand in these times where the family members are so scared to come close to the mayor. Allah has selected these individuals. And we make shukr that Allah has blessed us with so much of volunteers, males and females, that come out every day to assist them.
Do you find that our younger people are willing to do this work, whether it's on a voluntary basis? I should imagine a lot of them are volunteers. A lot of the people on these societies do this out of service for the community and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But are we getting more younger people showing interest in this work?
In our case, definitely we are. Because initially when the virus out and when we received the information, it was get the elderly to settle. So initially, traditionally, it always used to be elderly that used to perform the ghusl in the community. Now, alhamdulillah, and most of in fact, all our volunteers are under the age of 50, because obviously we took the necessary precaution and we didn't want to spread the elderly and those with comorbidities, etc.
Absolutely. How do you guys protect yourselves, when you are busy with COVID mayats? I should imagine extremely important for you guys to have the correct PPEs during this period.
Definitely, and the guys sort of fully wear PPE. All our volunteers were trained how to don and how to buff off of PPE. So PPE is a big thing, and I think that's what protects us. From the first wave, alhamdulillah, we had over 6 volunteers between the males and females, and none of them got infected with the virus.
Alhamdulillah, we need
that was
you
because of the protection of Allah,
yeah.
and also that they went out and wore the PPE and the necessary precautions.
Aboo, what do you want to say to our community? I mean, there's this huge concern about we're losing way too many of our loved ones through COVID-19. So what do you want to leave? What is the strong message you want to leave our listeners with this morning?
We firmly believe that mort and death comes from Allah. And if it was meant to be, it's meant to be. And this COVID is just an excuse. But definitely it is real. It's something that we all should take because try and tie our camel. Not take lightly and just go out there complacently, not wearing masks, not doing social distancing, etc. At least try and protect yourself, protect your families. And remember, importantly, if you feel you can fight the virus, think about those around you that can't fight the virus. So rather be more proactive and wear your mask to try and protect others around.
And in terms of how much, I should imagine you guys are doing absolutely sterling work, but surely you also need support from the community. What sort of support, apart from us being vigilant about protecting ourselves and our loved ones, what else are you wanting? What type of support do you want from us?
Firstly and humbly, I appeal to the communities. Lift your hands up, make dua that Allah Ta'ala protects these frontline workers.
Ameen.
They've really tirelessly been serving themselves. I mean, when I look at the ladies' team, they'll be making meals and they're sacrificing their family time just to run over and give a ghusl. Secondly, funding with regard to PPE, etc. If we can get some assistance for PPE, because the guys and the ladies are using lots of PPE now. As the numbers are increasing, we need to prepare ourselves and embrace ourselves for a storm. We don't know how much of PPE we will require. we can't, because we can't anticipate the numbers.
Mm.
So we need to dig deep in the pockets and please donate towards
Inshallah.
donate towards the organization for PPE, etc.
Aboo, carry on with the sterling work. Lots of duas to all the burial societies throughout the country, and I have no doubt in my mind that the community will come out in force to support you guys to the best of our abilities. May Allah accept all of your efforts and all of your duas, inshallah. Jazakallah for talking to us.
And Jazakallah for always being in the forefront and covering this information necessary for our communities and society.
Ameen, ameen. Through the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ameen.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media.
لا تقل لوحدي أو كيف السبيل.
Humanity sets the agenda.
تصنع المستحيل.